go against Aníbal Sanchez. Catch the game right here, 8:15 first pitch on 97.1 The Ticket. We are scheduled to be joined by Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh at any second now. And by the way, after Harbaugh joins us, in the immediate segment after we talk about what he said, I think I have one of the greatest but most asinine Michigan State topics I've ever had in my life. So we'll definitely get into that. But as always on Thursdays, the morning show, we'll be joined by head coach Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, and by the way, Hawaii actually just landed earlier this morning. The football team is officially in the state of Michigan. So football season is basically here. First game tonight, by the way. If you are a college football fan, I'm going to be watching because I'm a sick puppy and I'll watch anything. South Carolina and Vanderbilt, of course, this evening before Michigan State and Furman get underway tomorrow night.
And by the way, later on in the program, Central Michigan kicks off their season as well.
And by
also,
the way,
the
Jeff,
Lions have the fourth preseason game of their preseason. We'll talk about that as well because there's a would you rather
there you go.
This or that question that we'll get to in the 9 o'clock hour. All right, without further ado, brought to you by 3Dimensional Services Group, prototype production proven. Visit the number 3dimensional.com. It's the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines, Jim Harbaugh. Jim, how you doing?
Doing good. Good morning.
Good morning. You're joined by Jeff Rieger and Kyle Bogie filling in the morning show here. And Coach, just talk about the anticipation. You're days away from a season that's without a doubt hugely hyped, and I got to believe a coach like yourself is ready to go.
Yeah, we're working, putting the finishing touches on our game plan and preparing for Saturday.
Now, Coach, earlier this week you said that you had decided on who the quarterback was going to be. You said that, you would probably let the team know, and you said that some of them actually did know. You didn't say that you would tell the media or tell any of us, and obviously we understand that. But I want to give you the opportunity, if you'd like. Would you like to release the information, divulge the information, who will be starting at quarterback at noon on Saturday against Hawaii?
We've decided that information will be just for the team.
Understandable, Coach.
Our team.
Yeah, not a problem at all. So Wilton Spade, of course, and John O'Korn have been competing in camp, and I think, this has been an ongoing
Shane
battle.
Morris as well.
Absolutely.
All have done a good job. That's the thing we've noticed. Everybody in the team's noticed. Everybody on the team has the confidence of all three of those quarterbacks, and it's been improving daily. The play has been really good, and can't wait to watch our guys go out and compete on Saturday.
Hey, Coach, other than the quarterback spot that you just talked about, what has stuck out to you in camp that you're really excited about for the upcoming season?
The focus of the team, the effort by just about everybody on our ball club, the way they were prepared coming into fall camp, and then the amount of ascending players, the amount of players that are improving daily, weekly. What a difference a year has made, what a difference a month has made, what a difference a week has made. So, I look around at a squad that guys are serious about winning and serious about being good.
Coach, there's been a lot of freshmen that have been talked about in the preseason and in fall camp leading up to the regular season. Have you been surprised at all by, and maybe not because you recruited these players, but the amount of young kids that have emerged and have pushed a lot of these veteran players leading into the season?
Well, we knew they had the license to do that, and then we knew that everybody that gets to this level has talent, and you watch and see how young players grow. And as I said, I've seen it not just in the freshman class, but the sophomore, the juniors, the seniors, out throughout our whole roster that there's a lot of improvement. They push each other. I've had many of the players comment on it that they've been in a competitive position battle, and it's made them better, and they're thankful for that. Because it improves their own game.
Coach Jim Harbaugh joining us here in the morning show. Kyle Bogie and Jeff Rieger filling in. All right, Coach, I have to ask you, story in the Free Press about Hawaii's your competition on Saturday, and they've already had a game. They played Cal. You guys have yet to have a game. The season opener's on Saturday. They wanted your practice tape, apparently, and you guys would not give it to them. I mean, I would assume, why would any team give it to them? But can you talk a little bit about that? Obviously, you guys are trying to hide who your quarterback is as well, and is that the reason?
Well, first of all, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about any requests for scrimmage tape or practice tape. Somebody mentioned that, but no, I had not aware of any request that University of Hawaii made for practice tape or scrimmage tape. So don't know anything about it.
Kind of curious, Coach, you mentioned earlier this week that there isn't, in college football, it's like the one standalone type of deal where there's no preseason, there's no scrimmage, there's no exhibition like in college basketball or anything like that. And the NFL preseason, of course, is wrapping up here later tonight. Have you proposed anything to the NCAA? Is there a plan maybe that you have in order to possibly implement something, some sort of scrimmage, some sort of preseason outside of spring football moving forward?
No, I have no plan to implement anything. It's one of the unique things about college football that is different than any other college sport that I know of, and all the pro sports, that there is no preseason or spring training or exhibition games. It's always felt that that's something that makes college football very unique.
Jim Harbaugh, the coach of the Michigan Wolverines, joining us right now. And Jim, obviously, football season is the greatest time of year. I think we all know that. And it feels forever to get up to football season. And all we're left with is talk. And I know you're very active on social media. You like tweeting out certain things. Well, earlier last week, I think it was, Michigan State they tweeted out in a series of tweets, and they said those who have stayed are already champions, pointing out that if you stayed for Mark D'Antonio for 4 years, you've won a Big Ten title. I don't know if that's a shot at Michigan or not, but you're so active on social media. Did you think about, I want to tweet back at those guys? Because it makes it really fun, and it definitely adds to the rivalry.
As another one that I haven't been aware of. So yeah, that's so to answer your question, no, I didn't think about any response to that.
Well, the fact that I've told you
First
about
I'm
it,
hearing it.
The fact that I just told you about it, those who have stayed are already champions. Do you think about maybe hitting the Twitter and
that's
tweeting?
a fact. That's a fact. It's the truth. The truth is the truth.
Coach, obviously year 2 for you. Year 1 was a major success, I think, just going from 5 wins under Brady Hoke, to 10 wins last year, 10-3 season. This year, again, as Jeff said earlier in the interview, expectations are sky high. How do you shield your team from, I guess, buying into the outside hype? I know you guys are staying in a hotel this week leading up to the game against Hawaii. Have you had to talk to the team about that, or do you want them embracing the big expectations, championship expectations?
We've just been working and not worrying, and as you can probably tell just by some of the line of questions you've already had for me this morning, we're really not aware of it. We're honing and working on our game, working on our game plan, preparing, and really just excited to see our guys compete and see what level of precision we're at. Great thing about the opener is that it's the jumping off point, it's the starting point of the season, and it really makes all the things you're talking about irrelevant.
Jim, last one for you. Opening day, Saturday, the big house, noon. I know everybody's excited. What's the biggest worry or concern that Hawaii brings to the table for this Michigan Wolverine football team?
Oh, several. I mean, it's a athletic team that's physical. I like their physical play, and it shows up on the offensive side, the defensive side, in the special teams, and the kickoff coverage. So it's a team that's going to be coming in for a football fight, and we respect that. We have looked at all of our opponents that we're playing this year, and we understand that every single Saturday there's going to be a football fight, and we must must respect the game, respect the opponent, and make sure that we're well prepared.
Coach Jim Harbaugh, thanks so much. Good luck on Saturday, and thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Okay, thank you.